The woman hurried back home and rushed forward to embrace the person in front of her, but in the next instant, she froze in place because the one she had hugged was not her brother at all, but his greatest rival. The man curved his lips into a faint smile, and in that brief moment something in his heart quietly changed. Not long after, her family suddenly collapsed into eruption. Her brother sent her to stay with that man. The moment the man arrived, her brother pushed her toward him without hesitation, and insisted that he take responsibility. The man was taken aback because he had never even touched her before. Tears welled up in the woman's eyes, while her brother unexpectedly dropped to his knees begging the man to accept her. Yet deep down the man had never intended to refuse. That unexpected embrace had already left a mark on him. In the end, he agreed to take her, and her brother quickly threw her luggage over and drove away at once, fearing the man might change his mind. The woman followed behind with a bright expression, softly calling him brother. The man paused for a moment, clearly caught off guard. Then she Hallie stumbled into him, and he instinctively reached out to steady her. For a brief second, the atmosphere between them became strangely tense. His expression turned serious as he told her not to address him that way. Again she replied that it only made them feel closer, but he warned her coldly that she would only stay for a short time, and there was no need to grow attached. He did not believe that there would ever be anything between them. That night he heard faint sobbing coming from her room. Thinking that his words had hurt her, he hurried over to check on her, yet it turned out she had only been moved to tears by a television drama. When she opened the door, she looked flustered, thinking she had disturbed him. She quickly grabbed his sleeve and pleaded not to be sent away. The man felt a trace of panic and assured her that she could stay without worry. To make up for the misunderstanding, he agreed to grant her one small request. She asked to try some of the wine he collected. However, after just a single glass, she was already completely intoxicated. Losing her balance, she fell straight into his arms and unconsciously clutched at his chest. The man stiffened, then hurriedly moved her hand aside, trying to remain composed. Next day, her brother stormed into his office and handed him a detailed file listing all of her preferences. The man pushed it back without hesitation, telling him not to overstep. Her brother grew furious at his reaction, so the man simply called security and had him escorted out immediately. Yet after the office returned to silence, the man quietly picked up the file again and read through every page carefully. That evening, when the woman returned home, she was surprised to see a wardrobe filled with brand new clothes. The man dismissed it casually, saying he had only purchased a few items at random. She assumed it was nothing more than coincidence, but in truth he had already learned everything about her tastes, and without realizing it had begun to care far more than he intended.